Hey, I'm Dan Fitzpatrick, stockmarketmentor.com. Okay, Amazon. Here's the thing. We're looking at this, kind of zooming in here. It's a daily chart, but you can see where we've got this squeeze here, right here. Nice little squeeze here. A breakout. This would be a typical phase one move, a breakout from the squeeze, then a pullback. We don't know how far it's going to go. Could go to here, might just have gone to here and then go higher. We don't know. But we're getting a little pullback here. And the idea on this is, like if this was the breakout down here, then the phase two move, that is the pullback after the breakout, should hold. It should not go back to below the breakout. In other words, the deepest it should go would be to test that breakout level and see if there are still buyers there. If there aren't, it goes lower. You got to get out. Elvis has left the building. You don't want to be sitting around. On the other hand, if the stock only pulls back a little bit like it did here and then finds some action, then here finds some buying action, then that's a good thing. So you're buying the breakout. You're waiting to see how the stock does here. It's finding some support. Maybe you're going to buy the stock here. Maybe not. Maybe you're saying, you know what, it hasn't gone down that much. I think I'll wait for it to move to a new high. Then you're buying here. But you're at least hanging on to this. And then the stock runs higher and it's all good in the hood. You're happy, joy. You're happy. However, what are you going to do now that the stock is so extended? Do you wind up selling? As we zoom out, though, we see this is actually looks like kind of a good breakout. It's a really, really sloppy chart, but Amazon always is when it is in a basing process. And this thing has gone on for about a year, if I recall correctly. Almost about 10 months or so. This has been a basing pattern. You see Amazon did this here. Same thing. This is for 5 months. This, I don't know what this was, but if you bought here, it was forever. And so anyway, though, finally we're getting a nice breakout here. If you look at the weekly chart, boom. This is a really nice move to the upside. You can see my, I got to have another one on there. Oh. Have another one at 42. But my target on this, my initial target is $4,000. And you can say, well, gosh, that's sure a lot. Not really. I've just drawn it. It's like 8% from where it is now. That's kind of an easy projection to hit. So as I look at this, I see Amazon on this time frame. It's not a really good entry. But on a weekly chart, I see this as, well, I still wished I'd bought it last week, but this is still going to work. So you just have to decide what your time frame is going to be, because one thing I know, the stock is going to go up and down. It ain't just going to be going up in a straight line or pull back. It's going to be back and forth. So choose your time frame and then you stick with that time frame, okay? All right, I'm Dan Fitzpatrick. By the way, if you haven't tried Stock Market Mentor, I just finished an hour, or not an hour, about 35-minute video on trading and how to find the right stocks through a whole big old list of charts. So I hope you'll check that out if you have time. If you don't, hey man, enjoy these free videos. I'm going to keep doing them.